Hello and welcome to another progress update. This has been the first one in about a week. And if you've been keeping up with my posts, I think last week you'll probably know why. And it's because I did overtime at my work and I was too tired to work when I got home. But now that is over, I think. So now, I was able to get back to working on this project. All right, so I did a few changes. I made a few changes today. I so one thing I did is I made it so that this heart pickup thing. Um, so beforehand it was a rigid body. Now it is a kinematic body. And the reason I did that is because I think that the excuse me. I think that the yeah, sorry, I was drinking pop, so it'll get makes me burp a little bit. So anyways, the reason I switched to kinematic bodies because static body, rigid bodies are a little bit too overpowered for what I was trying to do. I basically just wanted it to go up and then float down, and the algorithm is the same, but now it's like a just a static body, and yeah, I do. I could probably show you what else I did. So I have this. Where is it? This pickup um, script, which is for items that kind of exist in the world that you can run into and pick up. It doesn't handle the actual process of picking up the item, just like the physical movement. So now, as time passes, I call it so when it kind of drifts to the ground, I call that flutter, and it uses it uses like a sine wave to manipulate the horizontal velocity, while the vertical velocity is controlled through pretty much just a basic gravity function, and I also clamp the maximum fall speed so that it doesn't like fall too fast. And, yeah, so I did that for this, and also this currency pickup. So this does not have a flutter speed. You can see it's set to 0. It just kind of falls to the ground. It's not a rigid body. It's just a kinematic body. Pretty much everything is just gonna be a kinematic body in this game. I think that rigid bodies really don't have any place in the game that I'm making. There is the physics engine is just too what's the word, overpowered, I guess. I don't know what word to use. Yeah, I also did this other thing where I use the object-oriented functionality of the C# language too. So now we have heart pickup and currency pickup. Both of these are types of pickups, and they're exact. They basically they play the audio, and then they do whatever that particular pickup does, and collision gets disabled and turns invisible, and then it deletes itself. That's pretty much it. What else did I do today? I know I did a little bit more. Oh yeah, I mean, there's kind of some kind of an oversight from I think last video, or I don't know. I forget if it was last video, but at some point I expanded upon the loot system. I did two things with that. I made so that this breakable crate spawns a loot when you yeah, when you break it. I could probably show you that right now, actually. You know what? I might as well just show you everything that in the actual game engine instead of like just describing it to you. I didn't mean I did not mean to go full screen, but yeah, it works. Okay, so if I break this, you can see how it kind of jumped up and fell down. Oh yeah, that's another thing I did. I made so that loot isn't guaranteed. there's like a chance it'll spawn, or it might not. And I'll show you the actual. Oh, yeah, it's over here. So it was actually very easy to implement. I didn't have to add any code. So look on the left side of the screen, you'll see the individual loot items or loot key. They're called loot keys because they're the name of the object is the name of the node is the key for that object, and then each key has like possible loot spawns which have their own probability weights and the actual items that they drop, which is basically a list of scenes, which are basically just these things here. And then, of course, I added a third one called empty, which has its own probability weight, and it's literally just an empty list, or a list with 0 items in it, and that is what triggers nothing to spawn. Oh yeah, I think that was pretty much it for today. But I think that I forget this was a week ago, but I think I said I was going to get back to working on like the boss door in this level, and I didn't actually end up doing that today. But sorry about that. I think that next time I will probably get back to work on this bit here. So if you don't know what I'm looking at, this is the boss key door, and yeah, the idea is that if you have the boss key and you try to open it up, it'll unlock and then you can open it up, and then yeah, it'll take you to the boss room. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.